Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I've always thought when I stream and make videos, guys, I always thought, hey, how do I level up my game? Right now, normally I have all Elgato equipment. Elgato makes a phenomenal product, right? And the people over at FiFine have reached out to me and they wanted me to test out some of their equipment. Now, something that I don't have is actually a stream deck, guys. Yes, I don't have this, and this actually changed the game for me as a content creator and streamer, and it can change the game for you guys as well. What am I talking about? Well, their product, the D6 Stream Deck from FiFine, is absolutely phenomenal. Let me tell you why, guys. There's so many different things that you can do with it, fully customizable to the T. I mean, it's got 15 different keys that you can use for literally anything, guys. I mean, you can put your email, web browsers, social media apps on this. Use it as a soundboard, which I will probably be doing myself. I mean, it's literally endless with the customizable features that you can do for it. It's an easy plug and play, simplistic options, plugins that are readily available. And guys, we're gonna go over all of that in this video. Guys, I want to say a huge shout out to FiFine for sending this product over for the purposes of this video. Now we're going to break down the unboxing, go over not all of the features, but most of the features, because guys, you can literally do so much with this. The video would be an hour long, and we're going to try to keep it to 10 minutes to get you guys in and out. Now, while going over this, you can change the icons, colors. There is so much custom ability to this said product. Now, I've never owned a Stream Deck in my life, so I didn't know what this was, what I was expecting. But guys, we're gonna get to all of that. So before we unbox it, I actually want to go over to the FiFine website. So you actually go over to their website, and this is the FiFine website. It'll be linked in this video's description. You can see what this goes for. This goes for around $65. It looks like it's a little bit off right now. It's 18% off, but you can pick yours up in either black or white. You have the option of those colors, and this is going to be, compared to the Elgato Stream Deck, right? I mean, that's like the main competitor, but this, guys, this is a premium product for like half the price. Yes, this is actually something you're going to want to take a look at. But guys, enough talk from me. Let's go ahead and unbox this, and let me show you how all of the key features of this works, and we can kind of take a look and do a deep dive together. So let's get into it. So here is the D6 Ampligame by FiFine. Here's the box, guys. Nice looking, vibrant colors on this thing. So if this was on a shelf, it'd be very eye-catching. This is the front of the box, and if we flip it over, this is the back side of the box, letting you know just key features and what this includes. 15 LCD buttons and all of that stuff. Really basic information, because this is a very simplistic device, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and open the box up. On top here, you're going to get your instruction manual, and this is pretty important, guys. This is actually a colorful, vibrant manual to show you everything that you need to know to work this, including the links to download the software in step 1, and we will touch on that as well in this video. So you definitely want to hang on to this one. This is a very important instruction manual. It does show you the basic features and everything to run this, but yeah, so it includes that. Plastic foam out of the way. There's the FiFine Ampligame Stream Deck there, and then we're going to get a charging cable as well. In the box here, this charging cable is a Type C to Type A, but it's also a Type C to Type C. So that does come off. That Type A right there comes off, and then you have a Type C connection as well. So really cool, multi-versatile charging cable that you get in the box. That's really good stuff there. Pulling this guy out, this is the main creme de la creme, guys. This is the main show right here. At first impressions, this is very nice. You got a nice rubber backing there, so when you have this on your desk, it's not going to move at all. The buttons feel really good. Let's go ahead and get this plastic off, guys, because that's going to really show us the nice buttons that this has. 15 buttons in all, and like I said, it's made out of plastic, guys, but this feels premium in the hand. I really did like the way that this was built. It just feels good, and the buttons are nice, clicky, responsive. So I think this is a very, very good product, to be honest with you. There's the FiFine logo right there, charging point in the back, and the button to turn on this RGB lighting, which I will definitely show and test for you guys if you were curious, because there's multi modes to that and multiple colors, which is really nice as well. But
all in all, guys, this feels really good, and definitely well worth the money that FiFine is charging for this. So this is what you get, everything in the box, guys. Very, very simple. It's all right displayed right there. Let's, get this powered on, plugged in here, and it's gonna light up. The buttons are very, very nice. Those LCD buttons look very, very good, guys, and they take up the entirety of the button, so there's not any wasted space with borders or anything like that. The RGB lighting just looks really good. It's really sharp. You can definitely shut that off as well. By holding that button in the back, you can shut it off and power down the device as well. Cycling through the modes here, there's pulses, there's different types of colors. As you can see here, this one is just kind of doing its own thing. So you can kind of cycle through. I just kept it mainly on the multiple color, rainbow RGB lighting. I think that one looked like the best, but a nice purple would go well in the CornerCade, as that's our colors there. But all in all, guys, this is a really nice product for sure. I'm gonna go ahead here in a second and I'm gonna shut off the lights so you can really see what this looks like, but you can see the buttons of the colors there. It looks great. Like, there's no washout, when actually looking at this device head on. It looks fantastic. So cutting the lights here, you can definitely see that RGB lighting pop. The buttons look even better in person. Like, my camera doesn't really do justice on this at all, but it looks great. And I'm just going to cycle through some colors here so you guys can see that, each one has its own set. Then there's the pulsating, rainbow effect of that. So really nice touch by FiFine to include that in there, because, like, why not, right? Like, every gamer has RGB at some point, which is looking really cool. And this is just another shot of you guys so you can see that. Just, envisioning what it's going to look like on your desk as well. I think it's a great addition, albeit just, very simple thing that can help improve your productivity. I think this looks great. It looks very sharp. I love the black color too, but this is offered in white as well. But black goes with the rest of our setup. But I know a lot of people who have, the all white setup, so definitely would get on board with that. Now, let's go ahead and go over to the website here. This is the FiFine website. I'll include all the links to all the stuff in this video's description. And once you hit that website to download the software, you're going to go under the support tab. You're going to go ahead and click that for the software there. And then you're going to scroll down right to the Stream Deck there. And this is where we get to this page right here. We're going to scroll all the way down, guys. And there's going to be two different links, one for Windows and Mac OS. I'm Windows, so I'm going to click on this one on the left-hand side right here. And then we're going to go ahead and download all of the software and all of the prompts. And that's going to bring you to the main control center, which I'll show you in just a second. That's going to be able to power this entire device. So the software is everything. You definitely need to download the software. And once you get it downloaded, guys, this is what it looks like. So guys, here's the FiFine control deck. This is the main hub of the software that you downloaded earlier in the video. And guys, this includes everything right here. Super easy, super intuitive. This is much set up like Elgato's Stream Deck. It's very, very similar. So for those of you that have an Elgato product or products and are used to that ecosystem, this will be a breeze and a snap to get adjusted to. Everything up here, your icons, you can have settings. You can't see what I click into, but you can check for updates through the settings and do a lot of cool stuff there. Adjust the brightness. You can add pages, guys. So this is on the default page. So let's say you have this set up as just a streamer, right? Well, let's say you want to do work stuff. So you can actually have a scene for that. You can label, you can name it whatever you want. And you can have stuff like Microsoft Office, emails, websites, whatever you want to do during your day job if you're working and whatnot. And if you're a student or something, let's say you want to have another one set up for something entirely different, right? Let's say you want to have this one set up for just straight gaming, right? And not even streaming. So you have different options to do that. We're going to just go ahead and delete those. And you can see that we just do that with the minus sign. It's going to have a little pop-up there that you can't see. But we're going to stick to this main page right here. Down here, it's your device, as you can see down in the right-hand corner that I have. So everything's going to be literally in tune and in time with the Stream Deck itself. Now, FiFine supports Streamlabs, Discord, OBS Studio. They're going to have additional plugins for Adobe, Photoshop. There's a lot of cool programs that you can download into this and plugins that you can download. It's all free, guys. It's all absolutely free. So really cool stuff there. Now, Streamlabs, if we just go down here, here's like a test warning. We'll click and drag that over. Boom, it shows up right away on your Stream Deck. You can go ahead and change whatever you want, the title, program it to whatever you need it to.
Guys, you can even select a different icon. So if I click on this cogwheel, you guys won't be able to see this, but if I open up the icon library, you're gonna have a ton of different icons, and those will all adjust in real time. There's about 30 or so of these icons. So if you wanted to have like a default icon, FiFine does offer some options that you can do that's programmed and built already in, or you can change it to your own. So if you open up your own your files, you can click on that cogwheel again, and let's just say we're going to do this guy right here, a big Street Fighter fan, so we'll turn it to Street Fighter. Now you can also, guys, take the background off of this too. Now on this image I just have the white background on there, but you can remove that background, just get a transparent image file, and it'll look really, really good against that black background of the Stream Deck. If you wanted to change it again, you can select on that file, select any file that you have, and we'll just go ahead and do that, and there you go. And we can also change the sizing of that as well. So let's say I'm going to select a totally different image. You guys can't see this right now, but I'm going to go ahead and make this said image a little bit smaller, and I can fit it on a little bit easier. We'll do this. And again, you can't see it, but I'll click on that. Boom, there you go. So it's a little bit bigger, a little bit easier, more set to a correct aspect ratio. And again, you could take off that background if you ever so like or inclined to do. Now we'll go ahead and just delete this for right now, but I'm just showing you guys super simple stuff. Literally, you click and drag and boom, you're done. And you can do this wherever you want. So I'm just right clicking and deleting, as you guys can see here. Here's Discord. You can do like a mute button for Discord. You just go ahead and secure the ID and the authorization. You just program it and plug it to that said Discord, and you can do everything so on and so forth just like this. I'm going to right hand click, just delete some of these icons out of here, and we'll go ahead and look at OBS. For those of you that are recording OBS, I do wish in the future that they do a download for StreamYard. I use StreamYard to do all of my content creation and streaming through, or restream would be really cool too, but maybe that's in a future update. Would look really, really nice. Same thing for this guy. You're going to do the scenes. You can literally select it. I mean, guys, you don't have to do it here. I'm just doing it there. You can pretty much select it everywhere. You can put any icon you want, record, so on and so forth, and you can really fill out the whole board. And like I said, do different scenes. So if I edit a different scene here, boom, it's all deleted. Now we're back to scratch, and we can do something else. We can add pages too with this plus button right here. So really easy stuff. We can flip back and forth. It's really cool, guys. It's really endless for the amount of 15 buttons that this has on, and it can do anything or everything that you need or want it to do. And then there's operation flow. So if you wanted to go ahead and click this guy, you can, select what you want it to do, or, what action you wanted to take. There's a carousel, and there's a lot of cool functions. And, when you get this, you really do just have to play with it at the end of the day. You have to see what's going to work best for you, right? What are you going to use it for? Mainly, I'm going to have this for programming for websites, maybe transitions as I stream, maybe do a little sound effects and sound options too, which would be really cool. Like you could do a play audio, right? And then I can put my sound options. So let's say right here, I'm going to add Triumph or Die, right? And this is a Street Fighter Alpha 3, saying from their announcer in there. So, and I'm going to have Triumph or Die. I can rename this if I wanted to. I can lower the volume. I can increase the volume as see fit, whatever I wanted to do. Play stop. I can play replay. There's a whole bunch of different options. So if I go to, the file, for example, I'll go to the Alpha 3 image, and I'll just go ahead and select that. So I know when I'm streaming, oh, okay, it's an Alpha 3 sound effect. I'm going to go ahead and use that during my podcast live show. So there's a lot of cool things at the end of the day that you can really kind of customize and really help you just kind of multitask. And I didn't think I really needed one of these up until I actually got one. And it's really fun and really cool to just, at a snap of a button, without having to do the and look all over the place and try to find a tab and start typing a website in. Boom, I just hit the website, share, and we're ready to go. It avoids some of those awkward pauses and moments that you have during, said live stream or even a pre-recorded video. And, obviously it's multitasking for you if you're not even a streamer, right? Let's say you're just doing productivity work from home for work, right? It makes it that much easy to go ahead and turn on lights or do whatever you want to do, right? Microsoft Office, Excel, get all of those programs really fine-tuned with a click of the button, ready to go. You want to check email, bam, done. And the FiFine control panel up top here, guys, as you can see, we got the toolbox going. There's like hotkeys and stuff like that. You got the brightness. You can do page up, page down, page next. So a lot of cool programmable stuff here. As you can clearly see, there's a lot going on. And like I said, this is something that I didn't think I'd ever need, but it's something I definitely wanted to try out. And I'm so glad that I had the opportunity to do that, because with this Stream Deck coming in as like half the price of the Elgato one, it does everything that you needed to do and more, just like the Elgato one would have, or any other brand for that matter. And the build quality is there. This is something, guys, that is truly awesome, and I highly recommend. I had so much fun testing this out, but enough of the software programs, guys. Let's go ahead to the desk, and I'll give you my final thoughts.
So there you have it, guys. That is the FiFine D6 Stream Controller. This is just an absolutely cool device. I mean, the customized features of this, every hotkey, guys, if you're not even a content creator or a streamer or anything, if you're just working on the computer, guys, just managing every key in a simple click as opposed to using your mouse all the time. If you have multiple screen setups, this is just a phenomenal tool to use to bring up web browsers or pages, your hotkeys, literally anything, controlling your lighting. Everything is involved with this. I love the premium feel of the buttons. They just feel absolutely fantastic. The rubber backing that this is mounted to, so it's not gonna move around your desk when you're pressing the buttons. Even the cord feels great that this plugs into, right? I love the fact that they offer a USB Type-C and USB Type-A for those of you that maybe only have one or the other. That's a really cool little nuance thing. The RGB lighting with so many customizable features is so very cool. I mean, what is there not to love at such an affordable price of around $60 and less, guys? I mean, this is something that I would definitely consider and pick up if you guys are looking for just a better tool to manage simplicity when doing functions of everyday life. Popping up your email real quick, getting those favorite web browsers that you like on your hotkeys, transitional transitions if you're a streamer or content creator, soundboard options like I'll use as well. I mean, there's literally anything you can put on this. Let your mind and imagination, the sky be the limit for this said device. Guys, those are my thoughts and opinions. What are yours? Leave a comment down below. What do you think of this awesome, cool streaming device to use in your home setup to make it just that much better? Let me know your comments down below. Guys, give this video a like on your way out. And as always, this is Danny from the CornerCade, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.